This is lesson 1. I'm going to show you 3 sentence patterns in statements spoken by the first person, 我. In total, we're going to learn how to say 4 sentences in Chinese. Pattern 1, be plus object, is 是 sentence. In English, it presents as A is B. In Chinese, it is A 是 B. 是 is a very important word in Chinese. You must learn this word properly. 是 is equal to am, are, is, was, were, being. It means 是 doesn't change its form. In a situation like first person, third person, plural, or singular, past tense, present tense, 是 doesn't change. Like the verbs in Chinese don't change their forms. This is a sentence I'm going to get you to learn. I am a student. In this pattern, 我是学生. This is a Chinese, 我是学生. Let's do the pinyin together. 我是. Remember 是 with 是 e is silent. So you just read 是 heavily. 是我是约学生学生. In northern China, people tend to read 生 as light tone. In southern China, people tend to say 生 as first tone. I'm using the northern accent here. 我是学生. 我是学生. English has the article word a and the, but Chinese doesn't have article words. That's why Chinese people make mistakes with article words quite often. Okay, that's pattern 1. Let's move to pattern 2. Verb sentence. Pattern 1. In pattern 1, A is B and A 是 B. You can translate word to word, but in pattern 2, there is slight difference. I am called EE. There is a bit of passive feature there, passive language feature. Okay, I am called EE, it's passive. But in Chinese, 我叫EE, it doesn't have any passive tendency. Well, there's 2 languages you can't really translate into each other without any difference, so we have to allow that difference. 我叫EE is I am called EE. My name is EE. 叫. Okay, this word 叫 means to call. And EE is a funny name I made up. Okay, E means number 1, so 1. Because these 2 words are written quite easily here, and I don't want to trouble you with complicated words, characters at the beginning of learning. So 我叫EE means my name is EE. I have this funny name. That's not my name. My name is Joy. So if I want to say my name, I say 我叫 Joy. If your name is Mary, you can say 我 叫 Mary, and so on. So here it is how you tell people about your name. 我叫 something. Pattern 3. There is quite a big significant difference. Adjective sentence. In English, I am happy. You need to have be word there. Am, I am happy. But in Chinese, there is no be word. You don't say 是 here. You say subject and adjective. You must remember this. Don't add 是 there. I'm happy. 我快乐。快乐快乐。我快乐。I'm happy. I am 18 years old. In English, it is still an adjective phrase sentence. That's why I put this sentence here. Translated into Chinese is 我18岁微岁18岁我18岁 Strictly in Chinese, it is predicate sentence. There are lots of subject and predicate sentence in Chinese. But I like to put this feature here because of English belongs to this category. And I wanted to introduce this part of knowledge to you now, otherwise I might not have any other opportunities. And it is important to introduce age. So here we go. When you want to tell people about your age, 我, then the number, then 岁. So 岁 means years old. Well, I'm not 18, I'm 47. So I'm going to say 我47岁. You can practice saying your age now. In the Western culture, people don't want to give up their age. In Chinese, it is not such a big deal. But maybe people start to be influenced by the Western culture. Especially women start to be shy to talk about their age. While in China, actually, old people are so proud of their age if they can live to a certain age. Anyway, here we go. We have learned 3 sentence patterns. I'm going to give a little conclusion as a self-introduction, because we have learned all the sentences that needed for a simple self-introduction. So I'm going to introduce myself. 我叫 Joy. 我47岁. 我是老师. 老师 is teacher. 我是老师. 你呢? 你呢? 你 is you, the second person. What about you? Can you introduce yourself to me?